Sega.
We traveled through the war-torn era of Gallia and had good times. We traveled through the school-time era of Gallia and Civil War, and we had fun times. The fun times end here as we enter those who cannot be named. The Nameless enter the crew today. Oh shit, yeah. Along with the crew of the boys coming in. You still have to believe in hope, even if you've been cast aside as the junk. The satellite boys. Who cares? Much like those in the satellite, your power comes with unity. Coming together, proving that you are the boys, the girls, and everyone in between. Don't think it'll be easy. Oh no. History is written by the winners, but you'll have to earn that history yourself. Onward to the horizon, and greet your new friends with a smile, or pout. Hello friends, I'm Ray, and this playthrough has been a long time coming. Welcome to Senjo no Valkyria 3, E2 as an extra edition. Valkyria Chronicles 3, Unrecorded Chronicles. This game never got an English release. It was released back in 2009 after... It was 2010. It was one of those after... 11. It was 11. After VC2. The PSP was on its way out. And 2 was... came at the wrong time for the perception with VC1 after the foot it set itself in. So Sega were not about to take that chance after the reception VC2 got and released it in English, so yeah, this one stood Japan only, which is a real shame. I honestly think VC3 is probably among the best of the Valkyria Chronicles games, personally. It's very well told. It irons out quite a lot of VC2's issues, although upping the difficulty by a considerable margin. But it's also got a really solid cast of characters. It's got a really cool story, probably the best in the series IMO, and overall is just a pretty interesting game. And the aesthetic of this game, the aesthetic of this game fucking slaps, dude. Music, the way the art direction it is, the way the maps look, so good.
I'm getting like World War II Wild West vibes right now.
There's a bit of that. The heroines invoke that sort of feel with the aesthetic too. It's pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. Play it normal.
You say normal, but the game means hard.
What is this, FE10?
The Gallia Chronicles, once again.
ヨーロッパ大陸では東ヨーロッパ帝国連合と大西洋連邦機構2つの大国が大陸の覇権をめぐり全面戦争に突入した。第二次ヨーロッパ大戦の勃発である。ガリア公国、帝国と連邦の狭間に位置する小国家であり、ラグナイトと呼ばれるエネルギー鉱石の産出国でもある。豊富な資源を手中に収めんとする帝国はガリアに宣戦を布告。 その領内へと進撃を開始した。
It's that map we just did.
後に
Very topical.
ガリア戦役と呼ばれる戦いの始まりである。この戦いは祖国を守らんと集った義勇軍たちの活躍によりガリア公国の勝利で終結した。
That's it. That's it. That's the story. Everyone can go home.
Hey, we finished already. How about that?
しかしその裏にもう一つ旧国の部隊がいたことは誰も知らない。ネームレスへ。
Chapter 1 We Are the Nameless.
西暦1935年3月15日、帝国はガリア公国に宣戦を布告。帝国軍第205機甲師団はガリア公国北東の守りの要ギルランダヨ要塞を陥落させ、ガリア領内に侵攻を開始した。3月20日には東部国境を第101機甲師団が突破し、ブルールを制圧。両師団はナジアル平原にて合流し、ガリア公国の首都ランドフリーズを目指そうとしていた。対するガリア軍はファウゼン、アスロン、ディルスバーグに部隊を送り必死の防戦を展開。しかし帝国軍の進軍を止めるには至らず、最終防衛ラインバーゼル近郊まで後退せざるを得なかった。
We are right in the thick of it. The Gallian War has begun in earnest. Early March 1935, outskirts of
今宵
Vassal.
我が部隊は帝国軍第14機甲師団の先遣隊を攻撃する。クルト・アービング少尉、前へ。
Enter, Yusei Fudo.
ランシール王立士官学校を首席で卒業した君に戦闘指揮を任せる。
Graduated top honors at Lanseal. What a boy.
歴代
That's
最高
great.
成
I
績
love
を
that
収めた
tie-in.
君の実力を見せてみろ。
Like if you beat 2 and you went straight to this, you'd be like, oh, Lanseal!
主席と言ったってあいつまだ2戦目だろ。初陣が奇跡的な勝利だったとは言ってもな。俺たちはほとんど新兵だってのに大丈夫なのか。隊長は責任をあいつに押し付けたいんだろうよ。
静まれ。では少尉、挨拶を。
Show me.
指揮を委任されたアービング少尉だ。最初に言っておく。この戦い、すでに我が軍の勝利は決まっている。
Believe him.
何を言ってるんだ。
我々は無傷で敵先遣隊を全滅させ、この地を制する予定だ。
無傷で先遣隊を全滅させる。
Yes, it's voice actor Yushu Nakamura.
アービング少尉、作戦の説明を。部隊を二手に分ける。敵陣正面に兵員5名、残りは敵陣後方へ回り込む。
正面にたった5名だと。
We got it.
正面の5名は牽制射撃を行い、敵の注意を前に向けさせ。
Whoa, Henry Blaze. Bruh.
Huge.
Cheers, homie.
直後に主力部隊が背後から奇襲を仕掛ける。これで勝利は確定する。面白い作戦だ。やってみろ。はっ。
I'm gonna say two things before this gets deep in earnest.
正面より攻撃。敵襲です。
Is it giving me FE12 vibes and Anthem team vibes?
Huh.
隊長、後方にもガリア軍が。なんだと。後方のガリア軍突っ込んできます。 そっちはおそらく陽動だ。敵本体は前にいる。戦力は前方に集めろ。はっ。
So I believe it was about 2014 is when the game's translation patch was released. The game is based off of the E2 re-release of VC3, which has a bunch of extra content and DLC. Although this patch does not translate that content. This game the patch translates all the main story as well as all of the standard character missions. That's it. Not the E2 stuff, the bonus missions that were added. Or the DLC maps, unfortunately, which is a big shame. Some of those maps are pretty neat, but alas, we're not be able to see them.
Maybe Daddy Sega will grace us with a localized port one day in the future. Copium.
That said, the game format is a little bit more along the lines of VC1, how it's structured. You play through each chapter. You play through a chapter, and each chapter has 3 maps you have to go through, pretty much minimum. That's the story, and there are 20 chapters in VC3. There's a lot of game here. So you can go like VC1. You can go along the path listed on the map here, and then you can picture a cutscene, and then the map following after that to a mission. And there will eventually be branching missions that will affect a few different things. You can get like different rewards and stuff depending on which mission you go to. You can only pick one when given the option. The other mission is that is locked until you beat the game.
Oh, that's really neat. Also, I kind of wish the actual battle map where you picked, the units to move looked like this.
Yeah, this is a pretty. I told you, dude. This is a good aesthetic.
Neat.
Alright, we're safe.
So, much like VC1 and 2, I also have the world art book for this game.
I have it scanned as well.
Yeah, they have a complete. They call it the complete artworks this time. Yeah. Despite not localizing the game, they still translated the book. I don't know why, but it's just the thing they did. Yeah, it looks really good.
I assume Sega directly didn't translate it. I assume somebody else did. So.
Yes, you may be correct. An Udon Entertainment production. So there you go.
Hey, suit on
the back of the book. Yeah,
Alright.
Lots of artwork. It's pretty cool. Yeah, keep going.
So here's the first mission: Vassal War Round 1. Victories fuel enemy units, and we can only use Kurt and the Gallia base army. We will only really need Kurt.
Yeah. I have to say, one of my favorite artworks so far is that there's 4 members of the Nameless, and they're all holding up cards like they're taking pictures for jail.
Yeah, I love that one. That's pretty funny. So in the Vassal outskirts, the Imperial troops have mounted a coup de main. Leave the Gallian army, defeat all the enemy units.
There's one that's reminding me of Macross, which is funny because Alto is voiced by Yuichi Nakamura too.
Alright. Victory rout the enemy, failure, morale hit 0, we're wiped. Before he turns
There's one of all the Valkyria together. That one's amazing.
I'm gonna remap some like my binds because I think some of them are should be a little different than they should be. Rewind. I don't think I need that, but I will make save states on occasion since you're not allowed to save in the middle of a map in maps of VC3.
Rude.
Yeah.
Especially for a portable game.
Yeah. The maps are like some of them are meant to be shorter than VC1 maps overall, but it is a portable experience. Not the best though, but yeah, we have Kurt as our main, and the 4 dudes we have: Bruno, Lutz, Aloy, and Liam. 2 scouts, 2 shocks, and Kurt himself is a shock trooper. And as you can see, he's a fair kid above the rest.
Yep. That's the name characters for it.
He is Lanseal's finest.
I have his page open. I might have to avoid talking about him a lot, though.
Yeah, the game's story is gradual with Kurt's characterization and development, and there's a lot of spoilers. It's context sensitive, so.
Alright, Kurt and probably all the main cast is out, actually.
So yeah, we have basic weapons, grenades, armor, and accessories. The first game to feature them, which would carry over into VC4.
Oh yeah.
You can equip them on a single unit, and then get a minor bonuses. And they can be some of the accessories are pretty neat. Some of them are actually really strong. We'll see them in time. Most of what we see from here is carryover from VC1, VC2. So anything we can see here as well, except for accuracy, which is displayed at a little less value, but it gets better over time. Basic 40 accuracy is pretty rough. One thing you'll know immediately from if you're coming from VC2, defense is shit for most of your guys. The suits you get they're not that sturdy, and the translation patch has it as front defense, but your rear defense was pretty much guaranteed to be 0, always. Or very low, so never have your back exposed to the enemy. Interception fire in this game is also very dangerous, much more dangerous than in VC2.
So I'm assuming they have those labels flipped then.
Yeah, they're flipped. Top's supposed to be front defense, and back and bottom's supposed to be rear defense.
Remember when Johan died a lot during interception fire? Yeah, that's gonna come back.
Yeah, it's gonna be the fucking worst, I tell you what. Here we have Kurt's potentials. Genius! And it's supposed to be charisma, but set chance to raise all of his stats. Compose, raises his accuracy and running touch fire like Zeri in VC2. Likes cooking. Defense increase when crouching, behind sandbags, and Quibbler. Set chance to lower defense when picked. We also have battle potentials.
He is the first main character to have a negative potential. It's wild.
One thing I really like about VC3, bam! Look at that! Tell you the ranks immediately for the maps.
That's nice. Especially because you can't save in the middle of the map.
That's huge. Does VC4 do that? I don't think it does.
It does not.
Oh.
I'm gonna chalk that up to Sega misunderstanding that, oh, people didn't like 2, that's why we didn't localize 3, so let's just go back to 1 for everything when they did 4.
Yikes.
I think I'm gonna chalk that up to them learning the wrong lesson there.
They really wanted that safe horse bet. For better or worse, they really wanted that safe horse bet. Anyway, since we're playing the Japanese Valkyria Chronicles, the ranking system has SABC as opposed to ABCD. So basically, just assume if you get an S rank, it's an A rank, the equivalent. So.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Or it actually tells you can't save during battle.
I love the guitar.
It's like I love that. It's so smooth.
恐れることはない。この戦いは必ず勝てる。
忘れることはない。
All set.
Yeah, the morale sounds back.
So yeah, morale works pretty much exactly as it did in VC2. Higher morale increases your likelihood of proccing good potentials and decreases bad ones. So command mode, same as always, just pick a unit, have at it. But how it looks though! Ah, look at handsome boy! Portrait right in front of you. You look at a nice good look of your cheeky mug of the character you're looking at.
This is on something like higher resolution than a PSP. This would look so gorgeous.
Ah, right? So yeah, as you can see here, we've got 4 scouts.
They're all gonna die.
Look at these guys. These guys have more better defense than I do.
Wow.
Yeah,
The Imperials are armored.
VC3 pulls no punches, homie.
No wonder Silvari's unit died. All the armor went here.
So yeah, let's move. And then you control your camera and watch your AP. When you get close enough, press square to target the opponent, and then have at it. Same stuff as before, kill shot aim. And then you need to see if you're aiming with the front, side, or back. Of course, if you aim at the back, the enemy cannot avoid your shot.
And they take more damage.
This is a basic strategy.
Show no mercy.
Listen up now.
Sorry, end your turn.
How important is tagging bodies in this?
Less important than VC2, still more important than VC1.
Oh, that's neat. It shows you if they're shooting
Yeah.
something, too, on the map.
So this is basically just use Kurt to win the fight here. Whoops.
Well, that's a reload.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload that immediately.
A little bit sharp. Retire.
Who's Riella? Who?
I don't think they accounted for you retiring on the first map.
Some of the retire quotes are actually mistranslated. Some of them are correct. Some of them are not. I'm pretty sure that one's not.
Nice. He retires and goes straight to the Nameless.
I mean, I can believe that it's canon.
Okay, yeah, that's toggle. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the.
You really have like no AP.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about classes when we actually get a feel for them, but long story short, many of them got nerfed from VC2.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, for what I've seen, this could be considered the hardest of the 4 games.
Oops. I'm gonna have to try not to press fast forward like that too much.
Now, did they get the nerf bat to bring everybody kind of in line together, or did they get the nerf bat as balancing against how strong they were in 2, just to make them weaker?
Both.
There's a difference there.
Both.
God, look at this Hylian Castle Guard. Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
I would. Can Kurt make it? I don't think he can.
No, I don't think so, no.
Yeah. Character bet on black.
I'm not using native for this one.
Probably a good option.
Hmm.
Soldier's Pride.
Character bet on black.
How do you mix it in point blank range? His sight, don't worry, his sights were off. That's all.
The Ramona from the old days is spooking me real bad right now.
安心してくれ。指示通り戦えば確実に勝てる。
Alright, I have to restart once, but I want to make sure I got the S rank. This is important.
That almost
Nice
became
in rank.
That almost became an XCOM moment.
Well, it was the generic soldier, so I guess that would track.
Sure
Clear.
would.
The battle lines are moved.
Man, imagine a freeform game like Valkyria Chronicles that, like, adapted, like, conquest mode style or something.
So, you may have noticed this, for every, in VC3, in order for a character to, advance into the next tier of their class, you just have to use them in battle. And they have to perform, certain criteria in battle in order to, get experience into a pool, and then once they hit a certain amount, they rank up. I'll go
That
over
feels
that.
fair.
I'll go over that in a little bit more detail, but basically use your character a lot, and they'll get better. No, don't worry about grinding credits or whatever. All you just have to do is be consistent about it.
Thank God. I love 2, but holy shit, credit grinding sucks.
It was not good. It was not good. Anyway, Vassal War Round 2. Occupy a target base. While defending the outskirts of Vassal, the Imperial Army ambushed us. Occupy the enemy base camp in Area 1. Just got the shock troopers.
So this is effectively like Chapter 1-2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's 20 chapters.
S rank is 2 turns. All set. So yeah, go get camps. They're important, and they're VC2 style camps, so cap 1, they could be linked to another, and then you can redeploy immediately in this turn, or in this game. So yeah, shock there, and 2 scouts here. Take point. So yeah, mind sight lines, of course. Gotta be on the lookout. Don't mind the text spilling over, it happens. There's blue, hidden, yellow, discovered, red, you're being fired. Grass! Go prone!
God, his aim is so bad.
The early game is very rough when it comes to aiming. Go and capture a base. Get rid of all the enemies there, and you'll be on your way. Use my grenade.
I can feel the PSP just shuddering to process that grenade.
It's pretty bad. Oh shit.
Lutz lives on the edge.
The gun sounds so weird.
Hurt.
Avan.
Oh, damn it! I'm used to pressing circle to fire.
Oh,
Damn. Alright. Got it. Now I gotta move on. So, big change from VC2. 2 only allowed you to have 6 player units at a map at any time. VC3 lets you have 9. And that's a big change right there.
I mean, I like it, but I'm also worried that it feels like the PSP is already chugging a bit, and having more assets on screen probably is only going to make that worse.
Yeah, I was thinking
Sometimes
maybe
it does.
it's like, hey, what do we have to do to crash the game? That, and if you need 9 units on the screen, you're not really playing Valkyria Chronicles.
I mean, there were some maps in VC1 where you had, you know, a slightly larger squad.
Yeah.
Stay there, Kurt. So yeah, linked bases, you can redeploy dudes immediately, instead of having to wait a turn.
And Kurt has as much HP as the scouts now.
Brought down to normal.
Lords!
At least he didn't try to recap the base.
He probably could have, to be honest.
So So if dudes are around, you can press triangle to force them to retreat. Retreating will cost 1 CP if they're not in the camp, but no CP if they are. And if someone is critically injured, like poor Louis over there, it'll cost you 2 CP to evacuate them. Something to know about wounded units in this game, you now have to have 1 turn to get them instead of 2.
Like every game they decreased it, jeez.
That's mean.
Yeah, 1 turn to grab them, but on the flip side, if they recover, they can be redeployed at the start of the next turn, as opposed to waiting a turn after.
That's good.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Oh, there's a cliff, yeah.
Damn it. Got owned by Cliff.
Yeah, you can't really see it on the map. It is there, but they should have made it, like, dark colored, not tan.
How to use a grenade on this dude. VC4 goes back to being 3 turns. But it's a game that also reintroduces permadeath, so... 1 for 1.
So if your guys run out the turn counter here, they're not actually dead. You just can't redeploy them on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. That feels like it's fair, I guess.
行くか。慌てる必要はない。当てる。敵撃破。
Yeah, guard towers. They're cool. Genius.
Oh.
Fortunately, I had to take the 3 turn on this one.
The tech is Gekia.
Because I got gibbled by the git with the cliff.
You know what, Kurt? You're a pretty good leader. I think you're gonna make it far in the military.
Sky's the limit for this kid.
Yeah. Hey, who knows? Might have a new general.
Valkyria Chronicles 3 New Generation?
This is... I like how this guy's name is Alois. I love Alois.
How the heck are you supposed to get the whole way down there in 2 turns?
And they use your scouts.
It's like, you probably have to use like 3 CP on a scout, like this turn to get down there, or this turn.
Might be able to get in 1 if you... Well, no, not 1. 2 if you set it up right.
It seems like it's a pretty long distance to travel, though.
Yeah. I always appreciate the composer of these games.
Toshi Sakamoto bringing it, as always. Damn. I almost made it. That's gonna be a B rank.
You know, it's very fitting that we're talking about Toshi Sakamoto with Tactics Ogre due out in like 2 weeks.
Very nice. Why are you quibbling?
It's just sad it took him an extra
Homie
turn.
got a B rank! I'd be quibbling too!
I'm never gonna be general at this rate.
Yeah, so much for top marks at Lanseal. Got a B on his report. SMH.
Feels bad, man.
Man, we should have got Juliana out here.
He's probably like 13 or something right now.
Yeah.
15. This is
15, okay.
yeah. This is still in 1935, so same 2 BC2.
Hmm.
I couldn't remember how old she was in 2.
Yeah, I'm not reading from the book yet because there's really nothing to read yet.
圧勝だ。アービング少尉が言った通り、まるで勝利が決まっていたみたいだ。
Doubt me sometimes.
奇跡的と言われたウィジンはまぐれではなかったな。冷静な判断に沈着な指揮、観察力と分析能力、敵の心理をついた攻撃。天才とはこのことか。
I said it. Tensai. Genius. Confirmed.
の条件が整っていただけです。
天才ゲーム。
自分を過小評価するなよ。君は間違いなく出世する。同期として誇らしいぜ。おい、見ろよ。各地から部隊が集まってきたようだ。
天才ゲーマー M。
バーゼル氏が落ちればランドグリーズは守れない。部隊を集めるのは当然だ。
お前、司令部でもないのにそんなことまで考えてるのかよ。
当然じゃないのか。敵味方の動きはいつでも予想しておくべきだ。
He's right.
天才の頭にはついていけねえよ。
Better recognize, son.
あの見慣れない軍服の部隊は。
What's going on here?
隊長、目を開けて、隊長、死なないで。
立つんだ13。俺たちに泣いてる時間はない。
でも
続くんだよ。こういう戦いがずっとな。
Dang, I didn't know Ingram was in this game.
Word?
一小隊で機構部隊を足止めしろなんて無理に決まってんだよ。
その間に本体はトンズラか。 かっこいいね我が軍は。畜生、俺たちだって生きてんだぞ。ふざけんな。何なんだあの部隊は。あれは422部隊、通称ネームレスって言うんだぜ。軍規違反者や徴兵された犯罪者を集めた懲罰部隊のことさ。死んでもいいような連中に無茶をやらせるんだ。いわゆる捨て駒だな。
Knowing what we know
a
about
penal squad.
VC1, knowing what we know about VC1, I don't know how accurate that statement is.
命令違反は即銃殺刑らしい。まったく。
Well, in VC1, they weren't really expecting to get this far.
ごめんなさい隊長、私のせいで。
懲罰部隊。
Penal squad, huh?
Well, it's none of my
クル
business.
ト・アービング少尉とは君か？
は、そうであります。
カール・アイスラー少将だ。初陣に続き見事な勝利だったそうだな。士官学校
General Carl Eisler
として
Backslash.
軍は君に期待していたが予想以上だったようだ。今後も活躍を期待している。また会おう。
はっ。将軍から声がかかるなんて将来を約束されたようなものじゃないか。俺、お前についていくからな。頼むぜ。俺たちは戦争をしている。いかに戦い勝つか、それだけだ。
I'm sorry, who are you? Alois or Lutz?
アイスラー少将の執務室はこっちか。置いとけ。軍の施設
You're
なのに
welcome.
一般市民が珍しいな。今の彼が落としたのか。署名はアイスラー少将のものだ。
よく来てくれた。歓迎するよ、アービング少尉。
は、お話の前にこれを。
You dropped the thing.
これをどこで？
こちらへ来る途中に人とぶつかり、相手が落としたものです。少々の署名があることを確認し、お持ちしました。
ありがとう。賢明な判断だ。
本日のご用件は何でありましょうか？
激励をな。君はいずれガリア軍を背負って立つ人材だ。
Very cool,
そ
thanks.
れを忘れずに行動してくれたまえ。
Cheers. Everyone remembers Kurt Irving. All my homies love Kurt Irving. But wait!
この手紙の中身を見ただろうか。可能性は否定できない。ならば決断せねばならない。
Are you an idiot, dude? Can't you check to see if it was opened?
I was gonna say, can't it's still sealed, isn't it?
Don't question the general.
Okay.
His knowledge is absolute.
I'll question the general all I want, thank you very much.
Please do, actually.
I'm sure Kurt will be fine.
実に残念だよ、アービング少尉。は？君への辞令書だ。読んでみたまえ。本当なのですか、この辞令は。何かの間違いでは。辞令は正式なものだ。君には422部隊に転属してもらう。
You are now penalized.
422部隊とはあのネームレスという懲罰部隊ではありませんか。
Damn, I can't believe Kurt presented the wrong evidence in court.
この事例は君の反逆罪への懲罰だ。
Treason.
反逆罪？心当たりがありません。詳細な説明を希望します。
A reasonable response?
詳細は私にも通達がない。知る必要はないという上の判断なのだろう。
That
Of
seems pretty
course.
sus.
Of course.
そんなことが。本日より君の上官は諜報部のラムゼー・クロー中佐だ。説明はクロー中佐に求めるといい。では退出したまえ。はい。
Unlucky.
So much for the bright future. Hey there, Kurt, huh?
土産は
は、
普通は何か持ってくるだろ。酒とか女とか。
私は辞令を受けてすぐこちらに来たので用意がありません。
ああ、ってことはお前さんがセブンか。
Of course, he's number 7.
ラムゼイ・クロー中佐。
I'm gonna keep the theme
セブン
going.
とは私のことでしょうか。
お前さんは今日から422部隊に所属する七城セブンだ。懲罰部隊の行動は軍の記録に一切残らん。隊員に名前は必要ねえんだ。
You're a penal squad after all. Who gives a shit about you?
囚人同様番号で管理する。だからネームレスと呼ばれる。
Gee, sir, why do you have 2 text
囚
boxes?
人同様ですか。
So basically, a criminal means a criminal.
死ぬ気で働けば恩師
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas.
かもな。
働きが認められたら転属できるのですか。
らしいぜ。見たことねえけどな。
What's that? My main motivation for this game.
やってみます。
I will try to be the
司令
first.
部が起こしたネームレスへの作戦指示書だ。やっておけ。
その前に自分の転属理由について質問が。
俺さんが知るが。さっさと行け。
何なんだこの適当な人は。本当に軍人なのか。
Things weird.
ここか。422部隊の宿舎。
Nice new duds.
Now
Yeah, these are so much better than his regular Gallia.
we have donned the nameless armor, and yeah, right away, Kurt's design with the nameless armor is so fucking A+, dude. I could sing its praises all day.
そこの君。
Oi. Hey, hold on a minute.
この隊ではそれが挨拶なのか。
I'll let you know right away, the nameless are a savory bunch of people.
失礼しました。後ろから突然だったので反射的に防衛を。
Man, imagine if you could actually pull knives on people.
侵入者ではないようだ。
サーティン、この男は。本日よりこの部隊に配属となったセブンだ。隊長に挨拶したいのだが。無視だと。
Oops. Well, a big problem about that.
ごめんなさい。さよなら。
どうなってるんだこの部隊は。
今日転属者が来るとは聞いていないが、急に決まったのか。
俺は。
Explains his case. Explains his case.
という経緯で急に転属となった。
身に覚えのない反逆罪か。
That's one way of translating it.
そうなのか。
俺も似たようなもんさ。6だ。よろしくな、セブン。
ああ、よろしく頼む。預かってきた作戦指示書を隊長に渡したいのだが。
隊長はいない。前の戦闘で戦死した。君の階級は少尉か。ちょうどいい。君が指揮をしたらどうだ。
You're the new boss, boss.
この隊には士官がいない。階級は君が最上位だ。実戦で指揮を取った経験は
2度だが実戦経験はある。
なら問題ないな。どれどれ指示書によると作戦は
Better get
今
to
日じゃ
it.
ないか。
Sprint
迷って
on.
いる時間はないな。わかった。俺が指揮を取る。
頼んだ。
Please do.
You know, that front-facing portrait of Kurt looks like Kira.
See, Kira.
Yeah.
Kurt Irving has joined the Nameless. So yeah, story time.
Yeah. The dude, Crow, Ramsey, I think they said his name was?
Ramsey Crow, yes.
Yeah. He kind of reminded me of this guy, who is your mentor character in Trails from Zero and Azure.
Yeah, the way, the furrowed look, it's a very much...
Like he gives zero shits.
Yeah, but the thing is, Sergey is super cool, and he actually cares a lot. So I guess we'll see where Crow goes.
Unfortunately, he's not going to be the Crow we know and love. That is.
Oh yeah.
Crow from.
Risk of my life.
There'll be a risk of some life. The life depends on who's asking. Now we get to meet the crew of the Nameless.
司令部より預かってきた作戦指示を伝える。24時間以内にバーゼル市に接近する偵察部隊を発見、駆逐せよ。
Alrighty, we start with a doozy.
なお、正規軍は敵本体迎撃のため戦力を整えている最中で、援護はできない。迅速かつ完璧な任務遂行を要求する。以上だ。
また無茶な作戦ですね。
You know it.
なんで俺たちばかり。
質問してもいいですか？
よしな。あんたは黙っときゃいいんだよ。黙ってりゃこの坊やはただの。
じゃあいいです。
誰か他に質問は？
Anyone else like to speak up? Bare your soul to me?
ありません。
No takers, huh?
では、各自準備ができ次第出撃だ。俺の指示に従ってくれ。
Get in line, kids.
了解した。戻ってくれ。楽に包囲殲滅できそうだ。6、隊員の配置は完了しているか？
これじゃ6、なんというか説明するより見てもらった方が早いな。
俺がそっちに行けばいいのか？
A bit grumble mumble. Grumbly scrumbly.
これはどういうことだ？
見ての通りさ。
私が戻った時にはもう戦車しか残っていませんでした。
13以外の隊員はどこだ？なぜ誰も配置についていない？
もう1名だけ。あそこにエースがいる。
エースがなぜあんな敵の近くにいる？指示した配置と違う。
お怒りはごもっともだが、文句を言ってる時間はなさそうだぞ。敵部隊が動きそうだ。このままだと逃げられる。どうする？
理解できない。
Immediately, Kurt's like, "What the fuck? What have I signed up for?"
He hates it.
Now he activates his true power.
どうしたセブン？
少し待て。
I too have a weakness for jelly beans.
よし、思考が整った。プランを変更する。この人数での包囲殲滅は不可能だ。俺と13が右翼から回り込んで待機する。エースと戦車は左翼から突撃してくれ。
それだけか？
敵は偵察部隊だ。情報を持って本隊のいる方角へ逃げるはず。ならば戦闘を避けて必ず右翼側へ逃げる。それを待ち伏せて仕留める。
本当にうまくいくのか？
君側の部隊の隊長なら不慣れな敵地で味方のいない方へ逃げるか？
それはそうだな。
これ以上敵に時間を与えたくない。作戦を開始する。
Let's begin the operation! Trauma Center music starts playing immediately.
Gallia shoots Sugeki.
So candy, huh?
Yep.
I
Yep.
guess I guess I had to give him a quirk.
So we get 3 new characters immediately to show up. They're the main 3, Riella, Imka, and Kusurg.
今から話すことをよく聞いてくれ。
Hey, potentials. Do you want to get stronger? Sure you do. Classes can get stronger too. So most characters have personal potentials, and like in VC2, characters can learn battle potentials by performing their requirements in battle, and then they'll just learn it for that class.
理解できたか？よろしく頼んだぞ。
So yeah, now we get the main mission here. This is not translated, too bad. Basically, the vassal mission for True. Throughout the enemy, you have to deploy the main 4.
Time to main character it up.
Okay, so an Imperial scouting party has been detected in the village near the vassal outskirts. The original plan was to surround them, but a careless squad has alerted them to prevent intel leaks, defeat all enemies and units in all areas. So, Scout, Shock, Lance, and a light tank type A. Right then, so yeah, this is just the issue here. So the first area we have Kurt and Riella, and the second area we have the Nameless tank and Imka.
Oh, is the tank actually just called the Nameless?
Yeah, it's just called the Nameless tank. We do get a chance to name it later though, but by default it's called the Nameless tank.
That makes sense.
So let's start on the new crew. We got Riella, the scout, as is. She's a pretty damn good one. High accuracy and decent evade, middling HP. She's got self-defense knife on her person. She'll give her a little bit of personnel edge. Her potentials are...
That's very fitting considering she pulled a knife on Kurt.
Yeah.
Potentials are as follows: maternal, the same as Alicia's base. Close to allies, evasion up. Diligent, after performing an action, chance to restore, I want to say about 50 HP? Or 1.5. Mysterious Body, chance to full heal after engaging an attack. And Angel of Death, negative potential. When receiving an interception fire, accuracy defense goes down.
Ooh. So she has 2 recovery abilities.
Yes!
Interesting.
This ability to self-recover.
So Riella is essentially Alicia minus, basically. Pretty much in all senses of that phrase, I said. So just keep that in mind. And then Imka, a Lancer. Lancers got nerfed so hard. See that 6 ammo right there? That's the one buff they get in the entire game. Everything else is just negatives.
Unconsidered, I think 6 ammo is overkill.
So, what class didn't get nerfed in this game?
Snipers.
Everything has sounded nerfs so far.
Snipers, engineers got buffed, and armor techs.
Okay.
Everything else is either unchanged or nerfed. Sniper's basically the same. Everything else is nerfed. So Lancers in particular are so bad. They have the lowest AP in the game at 250, and that never improves. Unlike other in VC2, we have classes that can improve it. Lance accuracy depends on character to character. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's pretty poor. The reliability to anti-tank is still good. That you're gonna want to have a Lancer because you have nothing better. But most Lancers are quite frail. Their blast suit no longer provides resistance to grenades, and worse still, mines.
What's the point of having a blast suit then?
They have slightly more defense. That's it.
Can I go find who designed this game and give him a swift kick in the rear?
I'm sad.
Inca has a dark ribbon on her, gives her versus armor, and slight increase to range. It's not great for a Lancer, but don't worry about it. Imka's one main draw is that she has very high HP for a Lancer, because most other Lancers, unless they're kitted for it, are typically either high HP, low accuracy, or low HP, high accuracy. Imka falls into the former category. Her accuracy at base is not great, and her evasion is decent, much better than most Lancers, but still not the best. She's... I can't really call Imka the exception to the rule of Lancers, because pretty much all Lancers are bad. Imka is just less bad by association. Her potentials are aloof, when away from the units, defense up, malnutrition, when AP is half or less, evasion goes down, country bred, getting our future rain, accuracy and anti-infantry power up, vengeful vow, when surrounded by 3 or more enemies, evasion defense go down.
Too good, too bad.
Yeah. Imka is a fun character, but she has growing pains early on, so tough it out. You'll like the results. I know I did. It was very much like, wow. I didn't like Imka at the start of the game, but eventually she's like, wow, Imka rules. So give her a minute. And Gusurg pilots the tank for us in this game. I really like Gusurg. So tanks basically function as they did in VC2, with one notable improvement. They are 1 CP always.
Thank God.
So
you can change the markings on the tank.
So you can see the defense is the same with the flip thing. We got front defense, side, rear, and radiator defense, as well as the negates from whatever map terrain is depending on your equipment. Sorry, ammo. So the base Nameless tank has 2 armor-piercing rounds, only 2. Decent accuracy and great range versus personnel and armor. A mortar, basic howitzer, which is pretty good, as good as it always is for a tank. And the Irma Gatling, translate Elma here, it's the basic Gatling as always for starting out with a tank. It's fine, good interception, and it's fast. So. We can see the base model of the tank as well as the armaments it has.
Okay, so the equip system from 2 carries over.
Yeah, it's basically the same 2. So research potentials are Darkson Pride, nearby Darksons, because he is 1. It's a power boost. Born Leader, 3 more allies nearby, gives him increased defense. Spicy Food Lover, when under interceptor fire, defense is increased. Idealist. Occasionally, when selected, anti-infantry and anti-armor power are reduced.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Right then. So, S rank here is 3 turns. Let's get it.
I like how we've had 3 Darkson tank pilots, by the way.
All set.
Funny how that works out.
No, whatever. No. I don't care.
Why?
Squad.
I see what you mean by growing pains.
Yeah. Yeah, Imka starts off as a very hard type Asundari.
very cold.
So yeah, basic introduction to the tank. Yeah, we start off with a small one, but we eventually upgrade the frame to a medium or large. So, scout right there, right in front of Riella, and Shock and a scout right there. 2.
It's set up almost perfectly.
私の番ね。敵発見。
Mine.
So something I like about this game compared to 2 is that everyone has a unique model.
Yes, yes indeed. Everyone has a very unique model, complete with clothing. So it's a very, very nice little thing. I like it a lot.
I wish their hair didn't look like plastic though.
Ah, it's PSP. What can you do with that? About that?
You gotta roll with the punches sometimes.
そこね。撃破したわ。
You know what's super bad? After working in retail, I'm not a people person anymore either. So I can vibe with that. One of my coworkers has a shirt that says, "I used to be a people person, and then people ruined it." And I wish I had that shirt for myself.
I feel it so much.
Of the two, I do prefer Imka, so that tracks.
Hey there. Bye there.
That poor tank.
お前は運がない。
Curse your fate for running into me.
Feels like the tank turns pretty snappily at least.
Yeah, it does. Pretty good there. How's it going?
That's a pretty powerful blast, damn. Oh, there's a Lancer up on that tower.
Yep. Leave it like that.
They brought that scene back.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of VC1 track reuse here.
Ouch.
Scout over there.
And why do they get iframes after coming off the ladders?
Yeah, we don't actually, so it's even more messed. The tank's weak point. This big blue light. We get it. Mine again.
Another mine.
Yeah, be very careful with mines in this one. With pretty much almost without exception, they're fatal to infantry.
Yeah, sorry I went quiet for a bit. There's a rooster literally right outside of my house.
Holy shit! Oh wow, dude.
Took a bunch of pictures too. Oh, I like that, by the way, the cut-ins.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
Presentation on this is very nice.
Told you, dude. The game's aesthetic chops are very, very good. especially for the PSP.
I mean, I get it. They wanted to make something cheap to put out, but you always have to wish there was just a little bit more.
There's pictures.
That is, in fact, a rooster.
This is hanging out.
Gobble, gobble.
And just cawing and throwing.
Better be careful, otherwise he's gonna become fried chicken dinner.
逃がしはしない。
Alright, Imka, since she's quite vulnerable.
By the way, MK has a god tier design. Holy shit.
It's very strong. It's very strong. Base.
Peace.
Get out of my way. Hi there.
That'll do.
Swiss Scout.
Very nice.
Okay, Mr. Shock Trooper.
He was scared.
Oh my god, this is just a VC2 map, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I just noticed it because of the bridge icon on the front.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I recognized it.
Ooh, exciting.
Exciting. Cool. It makes sense. Like, 2 was on the PSP, 3 is on the PSP. They want to, like, save assets.
Yeah.
Huge.
Got it.
Very good.
たった4人で本当に勝つなんて信じられないな。
That's definitely not what he said, by the way.
Everyone did good.
まさかここまでうまくいくとは。セブン、お前は一体何者だ？
反逆罪を犯した懲罰対象者だ。 とでも言えばいいのか。
Pretty much.
君が怒るのも無理はない。これに関しては俺が悪い。すまなかった。
どういうことだ。
俺は君に隊長の座を押し付けようとした。俺に限らずこんな部隊の隊長なんか誰もやりたがらないからな。
それはわかる。
Yeah.
一つだけ教えてくれ。なぜ君はたった4人でも戦おうと思ったんだ。
Everybody else
逆に
left!
聞いてもいいか。なぜ戦おうと思わないんだ。
え？
どうして最高の結果を求めようとしない。逃げて何が生まれるんだ。目の前にある問題を自分がどう解決していくか、それを追求したくないのか。逃げた先にもっといい答えがあるのか。ないと思う、俺は。
Kurt, laser light focus does not give it to bullshit.
I like Kurt. He's good.
He's so cool.
Giving life lessons to everyone.
君はそういうやつなのか。
俺はおかしいのか。
いや、おかしいのは君じゃない。セブン、やはり君が隊長にふさわしい。俺は君の指揮で戦いたい。改めて、俺はシックス。名前はグスルグだ。よろしくな。
I like this guy.
Usarg's great. I genuinely like him. He's one of my favorite characters in the
ネーム
game.
レスではナンバーで互いを故障するのでは。
規則ではそうなっているが、自分が認めた相手には名前を教える。それがネームレスの流儀だ。覚えておくといい。
わかった。クルト・アービングだ。よろしく頼む、グスルグ。
セブン。
どうした13。
いえ、指揮見事でした。すみません。
And she's gone.
彼女はナンバーで呼んだ。まだ俺を認めていないということか。
Did she also hear you what your name was?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, knowing look.
この舞台が抱える問題は
Kurt feels like a Soccer Wars protagonist.
だが俺は上を目指す。
Oh, you know, same team.
結果を出して正規軍に戻る。
This is true. You're right.
他の
It
道は
is.
ない。
Yeah, that's Kurt's main modus operandi. He wants to clear his name. And goddamn, he'll go through some great lengths to try to clear his name.
Yeah, wasn't Ogami originally in the Navy before he got transferred?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on the up and up. And they was just like, hey, go here. Alright.
Same with,
Shinjiro.
yeah, Shidra. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah. Both military men.
ネームレス行きとは落ちぶれたもんだな。
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's you.
わざわざ俺たちのためにご苦労だった。
君たちのためにというのはどういう意味だ。
帝国軍の部隊を全滅させたお前たちの戦果は俺たち正規
I don't want to
軍
play
のものと
30just
して
to
公
play
表
the
さ
Soccer
れる
Wars
って
units.
ことさ。当然だろ。
It's been a bit. I might
正規
put
軍
some
が
on
活躍すれ
later.
ば軍の士気も上がるからな。
Well, not tonight, but you know.
せいぜい頑張れよ。捨て駒。
戦いに
Wow,
おいて
what an asshole.
捨て駒などというものは
Surprise! When you're no long when you're no longer in the same team, you can be free to turn your nose up at
そ
trash.
んなものは戦力不足のガリア軍にあってはならない。
And Kurt's like, yeah, all right, whatever.
何？
君には他人を捨て駒呼ばわりする前にやるべきことがあるはずだ。
てめえ、正規軍の士官様に向かって偉そうな口を。
Elitism. They really like dipping back into that well, don't they?
この七種のネームレスが。
Bro, you're a scout. You'd get shredded if you 1v1'd him.
This punch,
Animation quality.
I will remember. I will remember this punch and rise above it. And then I will turn it into an overhead.
Animation is so good.
It's really good, dude!
Did they get the same studio that did the VC1 anime to do those?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it was A1 Productions that did the... We still did the animation for the cutscenes in this one. Is that the same team in VC2? Yeah, Kurt's like, yeah, I'm gonna get my name back, whatever the cost.
He makes a very good first impression.
Nameless. 懲罰対象者や犯罪者などを集めたガリア軍で最も過酷な任務を与えられる部隊。この部隊がガリア公国の存亡に大きな影響を与えることをまだ誰も知らない。いや、あるいはセブン、クルトワービングただ一人がそれを知っていただろうか。
I get to save.
Thanks.
72時間の戦い。
Chapter 2, the 72-hour battle.
4月5日、帝国軍はバーゼル卿の制圧に成功し、ガリア公国の首都ランドグリーズに迫る。しかしガリア軍は4月14日にバーゼル卿を奪還。ガリア中部に部隊を送り、本格的な反攻作戦を開始する。一方、帝国軍は北部と南部に進出し、勢力を拡大していった。
Hey, I remember those reinforcement deployments from the first game.
Early March, back in Gallia headquarters.
どうにか任務はこなせたようだな。
Hi, Sergey.
ネームレスは
最低です。
Your eyes look a little
他
off.
に表現のしようもありま
How
せ
do
ん。
you like the Nameless? It's shit, bro.
だろうな。あいつら少々が心配してたぞ。
Uh-huh.
なぜこんなことになったのかわからない。申し訳ない。
Uh-huh.
戦績を上げて恩赦を得る。それしか道はないと考えて
I mean, if he's really sorry, I can't help me get out.
軍というものは一度決まったことは簡単に覆らんものだ。次の任務は遊撃戦とアソロンにある拠点攻略だ。72時間でやれ。
72時間でですか。
俺さんの決定じゃないぞ。司令部がそう言ってんだ。やるしかないだろ。
遊撃戦なら地の利は生かせる。隊を立て直すにはいいか。
Yeah, you can't deal with 4 dudes.
I mean, you can try.
You can try,
次の任務は
but...
遊撃戦だ。
敵だらけの現状ではそうなるのもやむなしだな。おまけに72時間以内に拠点攻略しろとは無茶を言ってくれる。
グスルグ、この部隊の所属隊員は君とエース13を除くと何名だ。
現在は10名だ。
まず5名、君の判断で協力的だと思われる隊員を選んで集めてくれないか。
了解だ。
Anyone wishes to step forward, speak your
各自
piece.
ナンバーと作戦に不参加だった理由を教えてもらいたい。
Yes, out yourself right now so I know who to deck later.
あんたに聞く権利はあるのか。
I'm your boss.
士官とはいえ、来ていきなりその態度はないんじゃないか。
I'm prepared to pull his gun
引っ
out.
かかるなよ。とはいえ、セブンの態度は俺もぶしつけだと思うな。
He's your commander.
そうですよね。なんだか冷たい感じがします。みんな辛口ですね。
協力的な隊員でこれか。
作戦に不参加だった理由は俺も聞きたいんだ。教えてくれないか。
グスルグさんがそう言うなら。
仕方ねえな。
15です。 まだ死にたくないので不参加でした。
I don't want to die.
21だ。仲間を失わないために最善の選択をしただけさ。
I don't want my friends to die.
24です。私は出たかったけど、みんなに止められました。
Literally held back.
56嫌だったから逃げた。
Hell with fighting.
32だが体調不在で参加義務がないから行かなかった。
I'm just lazy.
If the teacher isn't here in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to go home.
実はネームレスの隊長は隊員の推薦と承認で決定されるんだ。階級は少尉の君が最上位だが、隊長職の辞令は受けてなかったろ。
確かに辞令には隊長として着任しろとは書いてなかった。
That's true. You just assumed it by
俺は
chance.
クルトに任せたが、隊員たちの過半数は承認していなかった。つまりクルトの指示はまだ隊長命令としての強制力がなかったんだ。
それは軍紀にのっとったルールなのか。
ネームレス限定の規則だが、上が決めたものだ。クロー中佐に確認するか？
いや、いい。
グスルグ、俺たちはお前が次期隊長にふさわしいと言ってるじゃないか。
そうですよ。私はグスルグさんを尊敬しています。
俺は隊長の器じゃない。ダルクス人を隊長にしても待遇が悪くなるだけだぞ。
でも指揮ができる人なんて他にいないじゃないですか。
俺はこのセブン、クルト・アービング少尉が適任だと思っている。君たちがサボった戦闘で実際に彼の指揮能力を見て俺は判断しているんだ。反論があるならまず君たちも彼の指揮下で戦ってみるべきだろう。実際に彼の指揮を受けて納得できないなら俺が隊長になってもいい。だから一度だけ彼の指揮で戦ってみてもらいたい。どうだ？
他でもないグスルグがそこまで言うなら仕方がないな。
Okay.
私は最初から行くつもりでしたからいいですよ。
逆らえねえよ、6には。
グスルグさんが信頼するほどの能力がセブンさんにあるなら。
みんながいいって言うなら俺は反対しねえ。仲間の意思を尊重する。
すまないみんな。あとはクルト、お前が証明してみせる番だ。
分かっている。
Sir got the foot in the door.
俺にとってはここから先の方が簡単だ。
He's optimistic.
It is. So, about the book.
今回の作戦内容
Talk
だ。
a bit.
頭に叩き込んでくれ。
Let's get an overview now.
There's Aslan, we gotta get there. We gotta get through all that.
The Imperial Army stationed in central Gallia wants to use Aslan to reinforce their troops to the south. A small team can use mobility and guerrilla tactics to their advantage to eliminate the enemy. Once we have eliminated the enemy at the front, we will then break to Aslan with one strike. And launch a surprise attack to capture their base camp and take Aslan. You have 72 hours to complete this mission. Everyone, please do your part.
勝てる戦いだ。落ち着いて行動してくれ。
So, obviously everyone has a name.
So a lot of stuff now that we have an actual base camp just in. So Kirby's first battle was one of the DLC missions that is unlocked immediately in the E2 version E2. The DLC mission stuff is better. New extra missions. Alias and Anisette are here because I put in codes for the Japanese version of VC2, so I wanted to have them. We can now use the base camp, open access to the Mass of Gallia, and the main five that have just introduced themselves and joined the party now. Julio, Felix, G, Amy, and Annika.
Well, that answers my first question. They all go by number, so I was assuming it was going to go by numbers until later, and I was thinking, should I just not say their names?
No, you can totally say their name the moment the game introduces them as proper characters.
Okay, that's good. My next question is, after this.
So yeah, we can go to the base camp now. Basically, it serves our HUD to spend our experience in ducats, just like in normal headquarters. And of course, there are free missions. There's one, sometimes two, available at the start of every chapter that you can just go and play as much as you'd like. Grind.
Yeah, epic plot. Unrepeatable.
理解できたか？よろしく頼んだぞ。
So this game isn't like VC1 where you have characters that are kind of here and they don't really have much of a story. Every character has a story from VC2 onward.
Yeah.
So I should probably not go over that bio until later, which means I'm gonna have to find something else to talk about. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's picking up the rooster. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
The rooster is still outside crowing. You guys not hear it?
Oh, no, I can't hear it.
I can't hear it either.
Man, this mic has some impressive voice canceling. Or sound canceling.
Yeah.
Or Discord does, one of the two.
Yeah.
So here's the base camp. We can look at the squad barracks to look at our crew in detail. Achievement shop where we can equip stuff. Training ground. Yeah, we can also buy stuff here. Training ground is where we get spend our experience. War room is just go back to the main map. And here's where we can upgrade, customize your tank or APC if you want to like to. And the bulletin board reviews your battle stuff. So here's the barracks. We can learn the lore here. We can also change the Nameless tank's name here.
Oh boy, I love the codex.
We can learn the stats here.
I see more pages get added as the game goes on.
That's right.
Victorian. Wow.
Yeah, top of his class.
Rob indeed.
Here's the lore. If you put in codes for special characters like Ali or Anisette, they get their information here just so you know. Oh, this is what this character is like.
So, how many DLC characters can you put codes in for?
There's quite a few. I only really put in those two. Those are the only two I care about. There are a couple of others that I think you can just put in, but I forget which ones off the top of my head. And there are also a bunch of others that you get post game.
Okay.
These are not translated, so I'm pretty sure.
Damn. Maybe they're translated in the book. I'll take a look.
So, any takers for the name of the tank?
Putting me on the spot, man.
Well, it is 5D themed, so... damn it, it doesn't fit.
Formula.
Formula.
Ooh,
maybe.
yeah, that'll do. I'll bite.
Formula.
Chayakoka!
We must deploy the synchron to the battlefield.
Here's the shop. And there's Carissa. She's Anna. Full stop. She's just Anna from Fire Emblem.
Yes.
With a dash of Mist's looks. Can we buy a floret?
Maybe. So here you can go look at the stuff you can get for all of the classes, or just each class in particular. And just the weapons here. So you have the weapons for each main class, grenades, as well as accessories. So we have Satan Talisman, plus 5 HP, Charm of Vigor, plus 5 AP, Soldier Amulet, plus 5 accuracy.
毎度ありがとうです。次はサービスしますよ。
And then you can buy stuff for the tank as well.
God, we're poor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some grinding. Not for money, but for class experience. I'll go over in a little more detail later, but yeah.
If there's any information in the newspapers, unfortunately.
So here we have the experimental light tank A2. Stats, the weapons here. Armor piercing turret, which is just armor piercing and the Gatling, but no mortar. And a defog unit, as well as a rock crusher. And some camo. And hey, some seals as well to give slight boosts to your stats. Cheers, Rosie. Fair.
I was laughing at the unicorn.
Unicorn!
Every time you select the tank, we have to say story demo.
それでもユニコーン Go over the things in a bit. So we can also change the markings of our tank, and sometimes we can change the camo, which will affect accuracy with our weapon. If,
our weapons, not the enemies.
Yeah, make them more favorable.
Oh, it actually just said what? It said something like range up or something on that.
Yeah, range up versus armor up.
Oh, nice.
It's a small bonus, like very small, like 5 or something, but it's there.
We take anything we can get right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can go over classes basically. I think nothing we'll do in the other menu. Training grounds. So, dividing stuff up with the experience is different in this game. For one very specific reason. Every character can be any class in this game. Although all characters have 2 preferred classes that they have, if they're in that class, they have increased stats, but otherwise you can freely change classes to whatever you want for each character.
This is the future of Fire Emblem.
So, also, changing classes can also unlock potentials. The main reason why you'd want to otherwise change class in case, other than just taking advantage of characters' certain stat strengths or weaknesses, is to learn a class's potentials. And if you get a certain amount of potentials, you can learn more and just be a bit more flexible.
Can you mix and match different battle potentials from different classes on the character?
1 per.
Oh, okay.
As long as you learn a potential in that class, it's yours permanently. And the main reason why you also want to mix and match is the master table, which basically allow you to view all potentials from any class, and for each character that has learned them, and see which classes learn which potentials. And if you happen to learn special potentials from a set of classes, you can learn new potentials called high potentials, which are stronger potentials than normal. So, to combat the fact that every character can be every class, you now train stats individually as opposed to just training classes. So, yeah, you can train durability to raise HP, accuracy to raise evasion, as well as raising base personnel versus armor and defense. And I believe there's one other, but I forget what it is. But they all cycle out every time you pick one to upgrade.
So you can't spam learning BP like in Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Right,
These 3 will always stay though.
Right, you're forgetting one very important detail.
Yes.
Well, I will bring it up after you leave.
Oh, that's cool.
So also like in other VC games, the more you level up a stat, when you reach certain thresholds in that level, you earn orders.
Nice.
And orders are not the exorbitant costs that they were in VC 2. They're back to VC 1 costs for the most part, which is good. Orders can be very, very handy when in the right hands in this game. So, yeah.
Actually, this is his brother. I'm not even shitting you guys. That's his brother.
Yeah, it is. So you have one order already on request heal, which I believe restores 50 or 100 HP on character. You gotta learn a lot of orders in this game, by the way.
Are a good chunk of them filler.
Some of them are, others are just genuinely good. Like, no memes. Anyway, let's go over brass tacks for each class. So, Scout, slight nerf from VC2, but I mean, when I say that, I mean like very slight in that it's like indirect, given how much more difficult the game is outright. So their power is more or less limited to just being squishy scouts. So their offense is blast cannon at best. Their AP is still quite good at 450 at base, and then eventually 550 at Scout Vet and 650 at Scout Elite. And once they get to Scout Elite, they can get clearance to use rifle grenades, but characters that classes that require have a sidearm weapon can only do it if if they can get a special weapon that allows for it as an attachment. So like you can't, like, say you get an ace weapon that has a flamethrower attachment. You can only use the flamethrower attachment if you equip that weapon that has one.
Makes sense.
So a slight nerf there. So
it's like finding a unique weapon in like Diablo.
Yeah, so scouts get rifle grenades at Scout Elite status, and they're not as good as they were in VC1, but still pretty good. Like they're about the same as they were in VC2. In order for scouts to reach max rank, any scout to reach max rank, they need 200 battle experience. To get battle experience, this is how it's broken down. This guy is like very old and not super elaborated. This is the best I've got. So, get points, like, you defeat every enemy you defeat, you get 3 points. If you capture a base with that character, 5 points. Rescue a fallen ally, 2 points. Revive a downed ally, 4 points. Healing an ally, 1 point. Buffing an ally, 1 point. Removing a mine, 1 point. Engaging friendly fire, -3 points.
So don't shoot your friends. Got it.
I wish they would tell you how much experience is required to get into the tier 2, but they don't say in this guide. And the thing with the information is that there's very little of it in the internet. I had to like scramble damble just trying to find stuff. Like I only just found out about this like last week. I did not have this when I first played. Yeah, scouts are all right. Thing with Kurt here is that off screen I'm actually gonna grind him up as scout because I want him to get Scout Elite as early as possible, just for the final potential it gets. So it's gonna be very useful for him for the long term. So he's gonna be my primary offense. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep him as Shock Trooper for this stream session. Anyway, Shock Trooper, they got nerfed considerably from VC2. Their base AP is now only 300 instead of 350. Their accuracy is a little bit less, but they eventually balances out because they can get some really strong weapons later on that have not only great accuracy and firepower, but provide useful status effects as well. Ace weapons in particular are very, very, very good in this game. Go out of your way to get them. unfortunately, shock troopers remain at 300 AP throughout their entire class set. So they're unfortunately very slow running and don't have the greatest accuracy, so their early game is going to be kind of rough, but most of the shocks you get have decent HP, but if you have a character that is a glass cannon as a shock, probably invest in a different class. Because interception fire is ruthless unless you're going to learn anti-intercept, which is you get for Scout Elite. So yeah, shock troopers require 400 experience, class experience to reach elite status. Lancer, I already went over most brass tacks about Lancers. They're at their worst in this game, unfortunately. Combat suits have been nerfed. They only have provided extra defense, but no grenade protection and no mine protection. So bad. Their AP is 250 all around. They can I believe at elite status they can use mortar lances. I don't think they have to wait until vet status. I might be wrong on that, but until then, as garbage as lancers are, then most of them tend to be quite squishy. They're still your only anti-tank option for a while, unless you like go all in with using Berserk. But he can't be everywhere at once, so sometimes you will have to bite the bullet and use the squish class. And some lancers are low HP and high accuracy, so you have to play a very dangerous game with them. It feels really awful to use lancers in this game. Personally, for me, I just don't like them at all. They feel really icky. It sucks though. You cannot. You're not allowed to have a lot of fun with lancers. For a lancer to reach elite status, they need 300 class experience. ENG got buffed by a considerable amount. Their base AP is the same as Scouts, 450, and I believe at Vet they get 500, and Elite they get 550. They still have their pistols from VC2, which are slightly higher damage than rifles, but lower accuracy overall. Big buff to Engineer is that while they can no longer use grenades, their Ragnade has great range and can revive immediately, regardless of class. So feel free to just stick around and have an NG to pop one, and you can get your crewmen back up pretty quick. It's quite nice. At Vet status, they gain the Fireworks buff instrument, which will increase your nearby ally stats. And at Elite status, they get the Flameworks, which is a better buff. And the Flameworks buff tool is immense in this game, since not only does it increase most huge stats, it also increases some very interesting particulars that no other thing in this game would be able to increase, such as shots fired from your gun and range.
You have my attention.
Yes! Yes!
Being able to attack more is always good. Yes,
it's don't sleep on NGs. Get one as soon as you upgrade one as soon as you can. It'll be very helpful. And good news is that they're one of the easier classes to rank up, as NG only needs 150 class experience to class up to elite status. And Armor Tech also saw a pretty sizable buff from VC2. They still have their combat suits, and I think their blast suits are intact, unlike Lancers, but they're still as vulnerable to mines as anyone else. They can remove mines and have more grenade access. And their biggest buff is when you select them to end the turn, that shield there will detract and form a miniature wall around that character.
Barricade.
A little barricade, yeah. As they crouch, and you can use that as a covering fire for your other characters. Do be warned, though, while the character is kneeling down in that defensive position to provide covering fire, it does not actually count as that unit crouching, so they are vulnerable to critical hits. From enemy fire over there, hit in the back, so be very careful of that. They don't really get anything new when they class up, they just get more stats. Really, that's it. But the improved shield is definitely a huge bonus, and their AP is not so bad at 350. They're also the easiest class to get to elite status with only 100 experience.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a lot of explaining, but so it goes.
This game is weird.
So every character has two classes that they prefer being, the preference in being. For Kurt, it's Shock and I believe Sniper. So yeah, you see there, if you're in another class, you just get a sizable boost like immediately. It's noticeable, but you can feel free to experiment as well with other classes so you can learn stuff. So Riella, her bases are Scout and ENG for her preferreds. I think I'm actually going to have Riella be Engineer right away. Because I want to get that stuff, and she barely loses out on AP. So the only thing is that her weapon changes, and I'm fine with that. The sooner that she can get to sprinting, the better. And then after that, I can swap to being a scout, and then I can really swap back and forth when the situation calls for it. So yeah, you can see the Viper pistol.
Is the range on that a little shorter than the scout rifles as well?
I think it is. Yes, it's still a little shorter. It's better than the Shock, but not as still worse than the rifle. Yeah. 180.
By 80.
100. 100. Yes, okay, it's the same.
I mean, that actually probably benefits her too because of her potentials with being healed. So she gets in closer, she might take a little more damage. She might trigger him more.
So yeah, here's the Revival Ragnade. I believe in higher tiers, the range increases, and yeah, it revives immediately. So it's like 100, and it's revive. Engineer Tool, which will restore 600 HP to a vehicle. And field suit.
Now the Revival Ragnade can't be used to heal. It's only recover, right? Like it only brings somebody who's down.
You can use it to heal as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just has the added benefit of being able to revive a down dude.
Neat.
Yeah. So Imka's class preferences are Lancer and Fencer. And believe me, the moment Fencer becomes available for Imka, that's her class for the rest of the game. Period. Just throwing that out there. Looking through the scans in the book just to see shit, and it's a bit scuffed. Alright, Julio he joins as a Lancer. He's got decent HP and accuracy, but okay evasion. His potentials are Procurement Expert, can regenerate ammo after performing an action. A Feeling! He's got a Feeling! Accuracy, anti-infantry, and anti-armor. Power increase when nearby close buddies. And an Insect Hater, one on top of grassy terrain, minus accuracy and evasion.
As someone that lives in the countryside, mood.
Julia's preferred classes are Lancer and ENG. I'm also gonna have him be ENG. Felix is your other prime Shock in this game, as he has massive protagonist energy. I think his design was potential one they could have used for Kurt. Decided to use it instead for this guy. His preferred classes are Lancer and Shock.
So he's the Hyakushiki of this game.
Yeah. He has Valiant, once surrounded by 3 or more enemies. Accuracy and anti-infantry power increase. Maternal, and insensitivity. When under such fire, evasion goes down. Knight, armor tech. His preferred classes are armor tech and sniper. He is an adept, base chance to increase accuracy when selected. Works in bond. Pessimistic, evasion lowers when AP is half or less. Misanthropist, when close to allies, anti-infantry power is decreased. Hates the run. There were Amy. She's a base scout. Their potentials are unyielding. Accuracy increases around close friends. A short person, Shorty. When under such fire, evasion goes up. Loneliness. Evasion down when no allies are nearby.
So she's a social butterfly.
Yeah. Her preferred classes are Scout and Gunner. Would you believe that?
Small girl, more DACA.
More DACA. And Annika, the other main shock trooper, her main claim to fame is that she's got hella HP but no accuracy. Her potentials are Spectral Gaze, Defensive Up when around close friends, Vegemaniac, while on soil, plus anti-infantry, anti-armor, Miscalculation, Miscalculation, chance for when selected to lower accuracy, and Reckless, when under such fire, evasion goes down. Annika's preferred classes are Shock and Fencer. Allie and Anisette, bonus characters. They can have codes associated to them. Anisette requires Japanese cleared data of VC2, and Allie has just requires code. So Allie's got Mysterious Body, Valkyria, Unworldly, accuracy decreases when there are no close friends nearby, and Solitude. When away from allies, defenses goes down as well. So, and unfortunately, Allie has no close friends in this game at all. It's okay. Her raw stats are huge as fuck.
They literally just copy her stuff from 2 over.
For the most part.
I want to say Unworldly is new.
I think it is, yes. I think Allie's going to be clutch in this playthrough.
So it's literally just a power limiter.
But considering everyone is gimped as shit, I feel like Allie's going to be super clutch.
Yeah, her HP is low, but the rest of her stats are very good. Duh, she's a Valkyria. And yes, I'm going to be using her a lot in this run. Get it twisted. And
no, my immersion is ruined.
Go there. Anisette, as a shock, and she's fairly middling all around, having decent HP, accuracy, and evasion. Likes 80. She is country bred, has camaraderie, evasion and vibe when people are nearby the same class. Diligent and unfit, accuracy lowers and AP is half or less.
There sure are a lot of abilities that kick in when your AP's at half or less.
Yeah.
Now, is that current AP or is that like starting out of maximum? Like,
I think I want to say it's starting out of max.
So basically, if you use the unit multiple times in a turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the master table. You can look through each class and here, and you see what potentials each character can learn in each class. So with the Scout here, you get Sighting of his base Scout, Anti-Intercept of Scout Elite, and Resist Boost at Scout Vet. And you look around and you see Unknown Class. Oh, what could that be? Oh no, it's Fencer, okay. And you learn this skill, and you get Clear Thought. It was the high potential. And then this is what you get.
Neat.
And you can mix and match like this. So you can. There's some really neat high potential. Some of them more so. Some of them are others are just kind of like, I could do without them.
I too love the expert sphere grid.
It should be noted, I also found out about this like a couple days ago, that there are also 3 master potentials that you can unlock, but you can only unlock them if that character has mastered 4 specific classes. And they are hidden until you actually master them. I don't know which classes which ones, but I believe the 3 special potentials is like, I don't know if we're seeing any of them in this playthrough unless I do like hella grinding, is second action, which is basically mysterious body and hard worker roll into 1. Phoenix, which revives you at full HP once you're knocked to 0, and invincible, which you just take no damage when it procs.
Dang. The impervious Kurt. Now, every character has 3 different master potentials like that? Or are they the same for everybody?
Same for everyone.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the main things with this game. Unlike VC1 or VC2, every class learns the same potentials. And every character has the same high potentials and master potentials as well. Yeah, that was a lot to take in, I know, but trust me, better to get it out of the way now than later, because, oof.
The customization in this game is kind of unreal.
Duh, there's so much, dude.
It almost doesn't feel like a VC game.
I think it does. I think they use their small budget to make a very, very long game.
It is impressive.
I still don't understand why they don't have the ability to save on when you're designing a game that people are going to pick up and play, like on the train or something, but whatever.
So after we're going to back out and go into the map of Gallia overworld. Here you can revisit old chapters as well as look at special lists right here, the DLC stuff here. And you can look at the extra missions, which are fragments. And it's Kurtovi's first battle. Unfortunately, I can't look at these since they're not translated. Some of these are, but I don't think this one. This is just the base one that I could just do. And there are, like, some of them they're here. That's 4 stars. This 1 star.
So this is basically the skirmishes.
Yeah, these are just raw skirmishes.
Unicorn head.
Alright, APC Trial limit. This is a training mission to learn how to use APCs. We received Area 5 and occupied base camp. So, Scout, Shock, and the Combat APC. This is what we get. The training APC is Kurt, Riella, and Imka. One very nice thing about VC3 is that you're allowed to equip infantry and your vehicle in the prep screen without having to back out, which is very, very nice.
Quality of life. Ah, okay, so that's why the 1 battle potential is different. That's the one that you can actually change. Okay.
So the cost of the training APC is actually not so bad in this compared to VC2's practice APC. The Gatling they give you here is pretty decent. As still short range, but 30 shots at least, so you can have something fun with it, but its versus personnel is kind of bad.
It's loaded with practice bullets, that's why.
All set. The APC. So yeah, we get to use an APC in this game, and unlike VC2, my playstyle, there's definitely plenty of opportunities to take advantage of the APC's unique features, especially the community carry units, because given the lower AP of all infantry classes across the board otherwise. So yeah, don't let the APC get destroyed, and things will be okay.
So I heard you like to put units in the battleship in Super Robot Wars and move the battleship to move everybody faster.
Just excel, no worries.
Man, if there was a way to buff your AP in this game...
Unfortunately, we do not live in a world that cool.
It'd be interesting to start with like temporary AP.
This as well. Get inside. Ouchie, ouch.
That kind of does numbers on you.
Yeah, the APCs were pen and paper. Oh, you got this.
This is like killing somebody with Vulcans.
Yep.
Very cool.
I really like the theme, by the way.
This is reused or is this new?
This is brand new.
Oh, this map is also Reese too.
No, I was meaning the music specifically, but...
Oh, this track is new, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I can see turns. Check our minds.
And this time you can't detonate them with lancers, so
No more funny memes.
Yep.
Do they still separate between, like, anti-personnel and anti-tank mines, or is it just one type of mine?
I want to say it's one type of mine.
Okay. Oh, nope.
Oh, I'm a liar. I'm a super liar.
It's harder to tell between them and the PSP games.
Yeah, why didn't they make them round?
Round or at least bigger.
I'm a super liar.
Ah.
So they're just scouts. They're not shocks. They can't kill the APC.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't even try.
Nope.
Goodness, we're all... Oh, nope, never mind.
I think they're small mines.
But they still hurt.
Yeah, they still hurt. Aww.
Nice delayed fire.
Damn it.
If okay, I was just about to ask if you stand by the APC, does it stand by people in it? Oh, she's still in it too. That's neat.
Yeah, this is the V2 intro map. This is very funny considering this game's difficulty.
And
すまないな。
really?
Don't worry about it.
You take
Run
the
him over.
map, and then you take the map.
I love that we still get to see the icons spin all around on the mini map.
Yep. I hope that doesn't backfire too much.
Oh, I want the Rogue APC Part 2. I want that to happen again.
I remember that shit. Cool. It feels like they loaned us an old junker car, and you're kind of worried it's gonna break down at any time.
Well, that fits with
The Nameless. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just that fits with the Yusei Fudo and the
Oh yeah, junk warrior.
junk. Yeah.
It's just junk synchron.
Yeah.
On.
Ding.
Bingo.
Feels like it takes longer for them to type all of that out in this game.
It does. It does actually take longer. Now the supply line. Scouts have discovered what appears to be an Imperial supply base in the outskirts of Ascalon. To cut off the enemy supply line, occupy the enemy's camp in Area 2. Oh, excuse me. Area 2. There's Scout, Shock, Light Tank, and Attack of the Searcher! Enemy Ace!
The first.
Yeah. Something you can know about aces is that sometimes, when you encounter an ace, they can drop 2 weapons. They will drop the first one first and the second one second. But typically you have to encounter them again on a later map in order for them to drop the second if they appear here. Yeah, we actually get to use our units here.
Yay!
So I'll carry this camp and that strength is due in 3 turns. Type formula.
Oh, you get the full deployment too?
Yeah, something you need to know about VC3 is that there are no squad limits. You can use anyone you want, everyone you want. Feel free to mess around.
I'm flashing back to VC2 with then thinking, oh, you could put like 3 people in this one out of 5 and 2 over in this one because you only get 5 people, you know. Have to think about it super hard about who you want to put where. I wonder if they changed it because people were like, what do you mean I can't use all the slots in each place?
Go.
準備は整ったな。それでは出撃する。
The vibe really does feel very different from 2.
It is this is definitely a darker and edgier sort of game.
Yeah, you're not military cadets that are granted access to the battlefield. You are a legitimate squad, even if you're not officially recognized.
You're just disavowed, that's all.
Yeah.
There.
At least mortars can kill.
They are quite good. So you got Missing, Scout, Shock, Scout. Shelf sight in his.
This is alright.
Hey, there's a mine there for him to deal with. Perfect.
His hat kind of looks weird, but yeah, I won't blame it too much on him.
Yeet.
7. That's
That's
very
cool.
very,
you love
very
to see
good.
that, huh?
I'm all for it. Hey, Allie, how you doing?
So Allie is wearing like a hybrid of her fancy Valkyria outfit from 2, and she actually has a little bit of long hair now than the VC2 model, but still not like the crazy length that she actually has.
I think canonically she's not even a thing in this game.
No, she's not.
It should be, yeah.
She's just a bonus character. But she's the best kind of bonus character.
Yeah.
I like how you can also no-clip through the shield.
Yes, you can.
I always appreciate it when later games honor earlier games as part of their legacy. Even if they're not canonically here.
Yeah, class experience. I can't do it. Damn.
They thought of everything.
I have been G'd.
You cannot spam torch on a fog of war map.
Crouching while deploying this does count as actually crouching.
Interesting.
Is that what the yellow circle around them on the minimap means? That they're crouched?
That's what that means, yeah.
Better catch him. Oh!
Ow. There's the ace.
Knock out the searcher.
Oh, he's
Good
got
dodge.
stat down.
Yeah, good dodge, good.
Defeat Yuji Naka. Yuji Naka did that to himself already.
Let me see the stats of the ace, actually. You can see 50 accuracy. They don't mess around. As well as their status weapon. 7 shots and defense down. Give it a minute. Well, at least he didn't duck.
Yeah. That idealist, though.
It's procced more than I'd like so far in just this session alone.
Yeah.
Percent is on that?
No idea.
Yeah, so
I guess the answer is too much.
she's in her Lanseal cadet uniform.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Light blue is a very nice look.
Yeah. Makes you want to play VC2. Good. Ooh,
Oh.
I saw that.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, your reticle wasn't quite dead center.
Well, and everybody's accuracy is kind of at this point.
Yeah.
Is this 3 turn?
Yeah, 3 turns.
Jeez.
It's just cap, right?
Yeah.
That's still doable.
Kobe.
Nice.
Four shots to kill.
Yeah, the range is pretty short.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
The angel of that shot was death.
stay there.
Shinigami. Hi.
Well, he tried.
But why?
The AI is not that particular when it comes to armor attacks.
I understand.
I wonder if the deployed shield was like a late in development edition, so they didn't code the AI to account for it. Oh, can't go around.
Nice low poly tank.
I don't want to admit it, I was thinking bad things.
Thanks, Imka.
Felix's outfit. It's alright.
Kind of standard. Feels
Yeah,
like kind of
it's
basic.
it's the most standard of the gang. It's almost like Kurt too. I wonder why.
I need to go grab my dinner. I'll be right back.
Damn.
Felix. Not my Felix.
That's a downer.
Hashtag not my Felix. Oh, that is very nice. Holy crap. That is very, very nice.
You'll love to see it.
The best part is, Yeah. You don't even have to crouch.
I don't. Ribbon is styled like bunny ears, yes. Smooth. Kobe. Damn it. Help me out here, Riella. Alright, now I got you. Eat up.
I have returned.
Good, Leo. Yeah, he also looks kind of standard. His sleeves rolled up like he's a chef.
Yeah. Likes to cook with this thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he should probably go back to cooking. He should probably go back to cooking.
Cooking in heaven.
Sorry, Sanji.
Think I lost out on there, Anka now.
Alright.
Remember, kids, RNG bad.
You're in the satellite, and you only have so many cards to work with because it's all from the junkyard.
I'm gonna preface this. I'm not saying this to pick on Ball and the way he plays stuff, but I don't have the time and the patience to play a map like 5 times over to get, you know, the patterns down and the exact movements needed and rely on the luck of the RNG working on my favor. Just make the turn counts more forgiving, for crying out loud.
Thanks, Ellie.
I don't mind farming or grinding for something. You know, when it comes to like redoing maps.
I think there's a difference between farming and grinding, and you must play this perfectly, and these things must fall in your favor this way, this way, and this way to get the best ranking on the map that I don't like. Like, if it was a free map, you know, to get credits and diplomas and items to grind for classes and do, fine. But when it's, you must do this in 3 turns, and if this CP, and this CP are needed to kill these guys, and you miss one of them, and then you can't complete the map in the desired amount of turns, I think that's bad game design.
Luckily, these games have been out for so long that people just optimize to the point that they can do it with some room to spare, even with these handicaps.
String Talisman. Sometimes when you do missions, you get rewards. I don't know if this one is... They have some missions where you have to do A or S rank to get certain missions. I don't recall. But I know some have had pretty bad ranks. I've got some really nice accessories out of them, so maybe it's not really to rank. String Talisman, I think, is plus 20 HP accessory.
Seems pretty good when a lot of your guys don't have a lot of HP.
Why be plus them? I'll check.
You gotta take every inch you got.
Oh yes, absolutely. This is a game that absolutely demands take an inch, take a mile.
I really want to know what this guy's story is. Because he's number 100.
Doggy Kruger?
Doggy Kruger!
Doggy Kruger!
Emergency! Dekomasta! I would love to see the Japanese version of that show. Because the dog commander is voiced by L Samurai.
Yo, that's cool, dude!
I'll be right back.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Power Rangers, SPD.
Ah.
And the Sentai equivalent. I get the stuff I can get from my vehicles. I get the tray. I'll have to buy it because they hide the upgrades when you buy more. So. It's priority. Yep, plus 20 HP. Soldier plus 5 accuracy. Make that 9 to a OK14. The low accuracy is going to be quite a thing. This is the raising of stats is definitely going to be a thing I'll try to see if I can do stuff off screen for. But as you see, I managed to get the plans for the from the ace there for getting more weapons, and if I beat him again here because it's listed, then I can get the ZMX car, which I will do off screen. At this point, I'm done for today. Right,
it was
then.
It was a fun introduction.
A small taste of what VC3 is like. But one, I hope you guys enjoyed.
I very much enjoy the presentation.
Yeah, there'll be more to come. Trust me.